Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, I guess, a declutter, kind of. I'm going to be starting a daycare in my home, and my son has toys everywhere. So we've got toys in the basement, we've got toys in our living room, and he has toys in his bedroom. So what I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to go through and organize all of those toys because there's some that I want to keep just for him. So I'm going to be going through the toys that are in his bedroom and kind of dividing through which ones are okay for the daycare to use and which ones I want to keep just for him. And same thing with the other areas in the house. So I'm going to go through and pick out all the ones that I want just for him. Same thing with books, and put all those in his room, and then the other ones kind of divide up and also organize in the way that, you know how like some toys come in like sets and pieces. I kind of want to keep those all separate and maybe get some like separate bins for those, but I need to go through and separate them all first to know how many bins I need to get. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. Anyway, so this video is going to have a lot of cleaning motivation and a lot of organization information. Not really decluttering, but organization and cleaning. So I'm going to start by cleaning my living room first because my son has toys everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and clean that first, and then we'll get on into the organizing. And I think I might start that in his room. I'm not sure. We'll just end up seeing what happens. But yeah, if you are in need of some cleaning motivation, especially with kids' toys today, I'm your girl.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start by tidying up my living room. So like I had said, my little guy was taking a nap at this time, so he had already been playing hard all day. So there was quite a few toys already left out, and I just wanted to have a nice clean slate before I actually started organizing, because I don't know about you guys, but if I start to try any sort of organization project while I have a mess in the house, it just becomes very, very overwhelming very quickly. So I wanted to go ahead and get everything cleaned up. And then I just went ahead and ran the vacuum through the living room as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do the couches too because they did need it. I hadn't done it in a little while, so it was about time. And then I have a fresh, clean slate and I can actually start my organizing. So I'm going to start out with the books. My son has a ton of books, as do I. That's where he gets it from, clearly. But I wanted to go through and take out any special books. When he was born, my sister-in-law threw me a baby shower, and because I love books so much, she made it book themed, and everyone was asked to bring a book instead of a card. So they brought a book and they wrote inside the book as though it were the card, and that was the card. So I have a bunch of those books mixed in here, and I definitely don't want those books to be a part of the daycare. And even there's just some special books that Holden really loves that I want to be just his. So now I am moving on to the toys, and I've got these little bins here at the bottom of my bookshelves that have all of his toys in them. So I'm just going through now and separating them. So I'm going to go through and separate into, like I had said earlier, there's like little sets. So I'm going to go through and put each little set together on its own, and then I'm going to take out anything that I think I want Holden just to play with on his own and move that in a separate pile to go into his bedroom, and then just separate everything else out into the daycare toys.
Wrapped around your finger, tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, 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 oh, you know. Baby, without I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without
So now we are in my son's room, and I'm going through all the books that he has here on his little shelves as well, because there's some in here that don't need to be in here and that the daycare kids can use. So I'm just going through and organizing them the same way that I did in the living room. And yeah, just sorting those all out. And I'm going to do the same thing with the toys. I'm going to take out the ones that don't need to be in here and go and put them in the living room, and then I'll have more room for the stuff that I want to bring from the living room back in here.
But it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending, I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. A 24-hour streak, wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game.
So now we are back in the living room again, and I have pretty much sorted everything out. I'm just kind of putting everything away now. So all of his toys that I want to keep just for him are now in his room. Same thing with his books. And now I just have this huge mess here that I have to clean back up and put everything back in its bins. So it's getting done slowly but surely. And then right now I am just going through and sorting a bunch of toys that need to go downstairs. So the main area of the daycare is going to be the downstairs portion of our house. So there's already a bunch of toys down there, but there was a bunch of toys up here that I wanted to bring down there as well, and some puzzles. So doing all of this, I was also going through and sorting everything out that I needed to take downstairs with me as well. Okay, so now we are in my basement where the daycare will mostly be held. And as you can see, it is a huge mess right now. My little one was playing down here a couple of days before, and we hadn't been down since, and it was just a huge mess. So obviously I needed to tidy it up, and now I have more toys to add into the situation, so it needed a little bit of rearranging. So I figured this was a really good time. My daycare starts in a few days, and it's just time to get everything all set up and cleaned up and ready to go for the kids. So I'm really, really excited.
Boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. I think we have done it all. She knows me in and out.
So the last thing that I'm going to do is just go ahead and organize my little craft and art supply drawers. I'd gone to Dollarama and purchased a bunch of fun coloring books and art supplies. So I'm just putting all that stuff away here for the kids.
Hanging on. When the daylight comes, we're just good.
Hey you guys, so I'm pretty happy with what I was able to get done. I was able to go through all of the toys, all the areas where I keep toys, and figure out which ones I wanted to set aside for my son in his room, and same thing with the books. And then I was able just to organize everything. So I need to pick up 4 like smaller bins just to put stuff that has like pieces to it, like a train set, for example. So I'll go and do that today, and then I'll pretty much be completely done. But let me show you my basement now that it's all cleaned up. Okay, so over there, that is my nail desk. I do nails part-time. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue on doing that once I have the daycare going. It might be a little bit much with my daycare and YouTube. So We'll see on that. But everything is nice and organized. Little Hot Wheel set. Got a place for books and puzzles and the ball pit. So there is a ton of toys. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, this is going to be my daycare. Okay, you guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you got any inspiration from this, and go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'd absolutely love to have you here. I do a ton of cleaning motivation videos, and as well as a bunch of other lifestyle stuff going up on my channel. I upload usually 2 times a week, so there's constant content coming from me. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.